Hey everyone, thanks for joining again. In this video we are drawing these nice simple flowers, and then we're going to go over them with watercolor in a stress-free, fun, relaxing way. Very loose. I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so for our flower painting today, we're going to use a pencil, Kneaded Eraser. I've got a 0.4mm waterproof pen. This is a Shuttle Art pack. I've got a size 6 Princeton Heritage watercolor brush, a towel, my Mungyo watercolor set, 2 cups of water, and this is a Canson XL watercolor book. So to start, it's just going to be really loose, fun, relaxing, painting, drawing. We don't want perfection. We're not going to worry about squiggly lines or straight lines. It's just going to be fun, relaxing, easy. Okay, so let's get into it. So I like to start with the stamen in the center. I'm just going to do kind of like an oval shape, and then just go around and draw in petals all around. You can do whatever shape you want and however many you want. It's completely up to you. We're not making any specific flower. We're just having fun with it. Okay, there's one. And then we can do a stem. Let's do another one. Maybe up here. So again, just adding petals in all around. Okay. Actually, let me lift that up a bit and then draw one right here. Yep. Smaller one. Okay. Like that. And then you can add different types of leaves on them. I'm just doing this because it's different. You can do whatever shape you want. I just wanted something different that I haven't done in a while. Okay, and then you can also, actually, you know what, we're going to leave it like that for right now. We're going to outline it and then see if we want to add anything else in there. So with the outlining, this is the fun part. Now with the pencil you should draw lighter. I'm doing it darker so that you can see it. But again, the reason for drawing in light is because, especially with this technique, we're not going to care so much of going over the pencil line. That's just a guide. We're going to do squiggly lines. It's going to be imperfect, loose, and so the reason I was saying to draw it in light is so that when we erase it, you're not going to see the pencil line. It's not a huge issue. If you do see some of the lines, I'm sure it will be fine. It's just nice to be able to take away all the pencil and not have any of it showing. Okay, so let's just start lining. And again, I'm not going to be making sure I'm covering the pencil lines completely. We're going to go over and do multiple lines. Again, they're going to be squiggly. They're not going to be perfect. They're going to be in different areas. You'll see as I go. Okay. Okay. So I'm being more shaky. And you can go over it 2, 3, 4 times. Okay. Like that. Okay. Again, the same with this part. I'm just not worrying about the shakiness. I actually like the look of the shakiness, so I'm making my hand shake more. And we're just going to continue doing this until we've outlined the whole thing. Okay. My furnace just kicked on. So now I've done all the outlining. I'm going to take the eraser and get rid of the pencil lines. Okay, so now we can see if we want to add more to it. I'm actually going to add more lines to the stems. Let's make them look more part of this technique. Like that. I kind of like it just simple like that. You can always add more stems and leaves, buds, but I like it just like that. It's simple, just 3 little flowers. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to add some line detail in the petals, on the little leaves, and in the stamen. The way that I like to do the stamen is, oh gosh, is it cross hatching? I don't know if that's what it's called. Anyways, just a little bit. So drawing lines one way and then going over it in another direction. Okay, and now I like to start from the stamen and flick out not going to be all the same size, not in the same direction. You're going with where you think the flower petal is going. It goes with the flow of the petal. So it's not a straight line, but they're more curved lines. Okay, you can add some at the top, coming down. You could totally go without adding in this and just leave it like this too. That is awesome as well. It's cute, simple. I just like to add a little bit more detail. There's a little bit more shadow into the flowers. Sometimes it's easier for me just to turn the actual paper with doing these flicking motions. So don't be afraid to do that if you need to. Okay, so nice, simple. The flowers are done. So now you can leave these bare. It kind of makes them stand out a bit. So I'm just trying to figure out. I might do that. You could also just do like a single line in there if you wanted. Just a nice little, like the center line, the vein in the leaves. Because they're so small that it's a little hard to add some detail. If it was bigger leaves, I'd probably do more line detail, but I think that's good. So now what I want to do is, you can color it in or paint it in. You can do splatter, which I think is what I'm going to do. Or you can also do just a messy painting in. And by that I mean, so you're not trying to color the whole petal. You're leaving some white spaces. You're just, quickly brushing, and it's just very loose. Oh, do I want to do splatter? What to do. I'm gonna wet my paint. You know what? I think I'm gonna do splatter, and then I'm gonna go over and just do loose painting over that. Okay. What splatter do I want to do? I think maybe a yellow. Maybe I'll start with a yellow splatter. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. But that's okay. You can, no, I'll leave it. It's loose, it's part of it. Okay. Now I'm going to add maybe just a little bit of green. I'm going to do this green here. So it's like a kind of an olive green. I don't want too much, just some near the petals, or not the petals, the stems and leaves. And now I think I want to do a bit of red. But we'll do an off red. Okay. And now what I think we will do is go in and do a little bit of yellow on the stamens. Oh, that's really red. I'm going to pick that up there. That's from the Splatter. And just put some yellow in. Okay. And then I'm going to do, I want to water down the red. It's like a pinky red. And then so here, I'm not caring if I'm in the lines, if I go out the lines, if I'm covering the whole thing. This is just loose. And what I like with the Splatter, see here it's mixing, and so it's changing the color a bit, which is really cool because some flowers are multiple colors. So it's really nice. A nice effect. I just love this type of painting because if you just don't know what to do, if you just don't have the energy to do anything specific or too much detail, this is just so calming but satisfying at the same time. I'm going to go and get some more of that olive type green, water it down, and then we're just going to just dab it in. Just like that. You can do the stems too. Maybe I'll do a little bit. Like that. Okay. You can also, if you want, to go in and add a little bit more, like another layer, a darker layer. So maybe I'll do that. Just grabbing it more, not as watered down, and just kind of going in there. Okay, and then some more yellow. And then I just went right into the green. I'm not even going to water it down. Like that. So, really loose, really fun, relaxing. Drawing, painting, you don't have to have a lot of experience with this. You don't have to follow a set pattern or type of flower. You kind of just create as you go. You don't worry about mistakes, because in this type of art project, mistakes are good and expected and make your project turn out so much better, because that's the feel that you want for this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you give it a try, tag me, I'd love to see it. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.